Do you guys remember when Spider-Man Miles Morales came out?
Right.
We got Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was almost a half Spider-Man game and half Miles Morales games. I think the Miles Morales game was a entryway or almost a test to see if people like Miles Morales as a character, and then introduce him in the second game and then make him halfway, half the game basically. I think it's the same thing happening here. I think this is them using this character as a test, because I don't know if you guys remember, God of War Ragnarok have Atreus levels, and a lot of the Atreus levels people did not like, including myself. Atreus, I feel like his levels, his story was the weakest part of the game. So I think that they're doing the same thing with Kratos' wife, or his dead wife, where they're trying to see what are fans' reaction to seeing a female character or whatever, or Kratos' wife, hear her gameplay different than Kratos, so that when we get into the Egyptian saga, I don't know if they might do a Kratos and love interest, Kratos and Faye, or they might separate it just like God of War Ragnarok when we had the Atreus levels. I just feel like this is a test to see how fans react.
Okay, with all intents and purposes of me being honest, when I see stuff like this, I see a franchise dying.
I understand that.
I see the beginning of the end.
Or
when you start to go away from the main character who had made this pop and give other niggas a shot, that's like me. Hey, yo, E-Man, you're going to run Jody's Corner 2 nights a month. That's the beginning of the end. You know what I mean?
No, but
so it's like where I no longer need it.
Okay, but no.
And I'm gonna go ahead and let a nigga
but hold on.
fill my seat for me.
Let's just say another corporate nigga above Jody's Corner. Let's just, for lack of a better term,
Tell me this is not the equivalent to Ballerina, a John Wick story.
Can I tell you? No, wait.
Oh shit!
Wait.
Oh shit! Can I get some of my niggas? Oh shit!
Okay, Joe.
Hey, tell me if I'm wrong.
Can I respectfully disagree?
Oh shit! I mean, how could you disagree?
No, respectfully disagree.
I know. How could you disagree with that comparison?
Because if you cared about Kratos, if you cared about Atreus and what they've been, it's the cheat code of. It's the Itachi.
Fuck what that nigga talk about. You on point, nigga. Fuck that, nigga.
No, wait. Story they're telling.
When does God of War become Assassin's Creed?
No, but that's not what they're doing.
Oh,
look at the story.
They're not.
No,
they're not.
No, it's not.
But that's not.
It's
fair.
not.
That's not fair.
Ubisoft is
Norse, Greek, Egyptian.
Nah. Put your hand down,
nigga. Greek, Egyptian.
Nah.
Different histories in time.
Hold on, nigga.
Hey.
Assassin's Creed?
Sit your
stupid ass up.
Assassin's Creed? Hold on, nigga. I'm on fire, nigga. Hey, when is this happening?
Assassin's Creed has not been tight since Ezio. Assassin's Creed has not been tight since Ezio.
That's bullshit. My neck. Have you met Connor? Have you met Connor?
Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Are you done?
Got an idea on opening that cage. Hey kids, get ready!
Terry. God of War, Laufey.
Oh shit.
Okay. All right. So, we want to go ahead and get your opinion, Virgo, on what you saw. It does look like Kratos will be taking a back seat here. It will not, this for the first time, a God of War without the God of War.
Okay.
Kratos involved here.
Cool.
And his wife
Okay.
is being the main.
Okay. That's fine. I honestly don't give a fuck about the game. I do not. Be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck. After the first 3 God of Wars, well, it's like 4 or 5 of them before, but I haven't given a fuck about God of War like that.
Oh,
I'm just not. I'm not tuned in to the story as the original. I played the fourth one when they first introduced the Norse version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I played it. I liked it, but I just never. I don't feel it. I do not feel it, and I haven't played the last game. I just
Ragnarok.
I can't. I don't feel it, bro. The action is cool, but it does not feel God of War to me. Now, for you God of War fans, this is not the final installment. This is a spin-off. This is like
Yes.
a prequel.
Yes,
a spin-off. This is
definitely a
probably
prequel.
what led to her death.
So do you remember?
There's a reason.
Sorry.
We're gonna get to you. This is probably what led to her death and set in tone for the Norse story, which began with Kratos and Loki. It's as simple as that. It's just a cash grab to keep the series going because they don't even know where they're going yet.
You said
Based off the story that I semi been spoiled on, like they don't know what direction they want to go on after Ragnarok, pretty much.
You feel like they're like narratively lost?
Yeah, I mean, because rumors has it that they're gonna have Kratos go to. He did Greek, he did Norse,
Egyptian.
They're gonna have him travel between different type of mythologies and shit
Yeah,
like
Like
that.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, pretty
Egyptians
much.
is
So
So
Okay.
this is just possibly wrapping up the Norse era and just answering the questions that we got. Because I ain't gonna lie, let's keep it a buck. We did get thrown into the new God of War in Norse.
Yes, that's the point.
We got
Yes,
thrown into
yes,
that.
yes,
Who is
yes.
this lady? Why should we give a
And
fuck?
I think that's what
who
they're
is,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Who is this lady? Why do we give a fuck? Who is what we learned who Loki is, but why should
Right,
we care
right,
about this
right,
boy?
right, right.
Why should we care about Kratos' feelings for this boy and for that woman when all the whole time we got Kratos, it was always about him and Zeus and the other gods and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't want to say this
I can
game is gonna be
answer that.
whack. It looks amazing, but as a nigga who's been tuned out for a while
Keyword,
and does
yeah.
not really give a fuck
So that means that the franchise was already dying to you anyway.
to me.
Okay, so you already lost interest. Tall says, honestly, I don't care about her. You can keep it. It's not like Wonder Woman or Thor's daughter. It's not
It's
like
lore.
she's one of them.
It's lore.
It's
Right, right.
lore. This is, in my opinion, I'm into it because I kind of know where it's leading. To be fair to you, Virgo, I think this game is relying on. Did any of you guys read the novellas leading before he got to Greece? I know what the obvious answer is, but that's what they're leaning on.
Yeah.
So before he got to the Norse mythology, he spent time in Egypt. And so basically the god Thoth.
You're talking about
No,
this
no,
future,
this is-
though.
no, it's not future. This is the past. This is before he even arrived in the Norse part. I think they're telling that story.
That's
That's what I know, but I know it's not fair. I'm just thinking I'm predicting what they're doing. Because I think we're going to get why Kratos is even there because of that. Or if you like when you saw the beginning light, remember that moment when they went to the elf god realm in God of
yeah.
War?
Yeah.
Remember that light when they're Dad, what were you doing? I was fighting this whole time. You weren't there. I think they're starting from that moment. So whatever she's going through, all of that shit happened already on some Loki shit from the
I've seen
MCU. That's what they're
clips.
doing. So everything she's going through, she's obviously is going to affect how Kratos gets to his end, but we don't know how it ties in. But that's the story they're telling, and I think they're going to tie in how Kratos get there in this story.
And that is exciting to you.
Yes, because I kind of know why he's there. So I do want to see how they do it.
So you like this?
Oh yeah, I'm into it. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm okay with this. So I'm okay with God of War lore within lore.
This comes-
But this is what it is though. Did I expect this story? Did I want this story? This is more so I didn't know I need this story type of feeling. Because I wanted Atreus next. I wanted, let's get to the next chapter. Let's end Kratos. Let's get to Atreus. That's where my brain went. But they gave us this, and I'm okay with this pause, if that makes sense. That's for my God of War fandom.
Okay, with all intents and purposes of me being honest, when I see stuff like this, I see a franchise dying.
I understand that.
I see the beginning of the end.
Or
when you start to go away from the main character who had made this pop and give other niggas a shot, that's like me. Hey, yo, E-Man, you're going to run Jody's Corner 2 nights a month. That's the beginning of the end. You know what I mean?
No, but
so it's like where I no longer need it.
No.
And I'm going to go ahead and let a nigga
but hold on.
fill my seat for me.
Let's just say another corporate nigga above Jody's Corner. Let's just, for lack of a better term.
Tell me this is not the equivalent to Ballerina, a John Wick story.
Can I tell you? No, wait.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Can I get some of my niggas?
Oh, shit.
Okay, Jody.
Hey, tell me if I'm wrong.
Can I respectfully disagree?
Oh, shit.
I mean, how could you disagree?
No, respectfully disagree.
I know. How could you disagree with that comparison?
Because if you cared about Kratos, if you cared about Atreus and what they've been, it's the cheat code of, it's the Itachi.
Fuck what that nigga talk about. You on point, nigga. Fuck that, nigga.
So wait.
That's all I'm saying, my nigga.
It's the same. Okay, let me give you another. Okay, wait. Sit your ass back down here. Wait, before you take the shot, I'm gonna beat you with something. Hold on, no.
No, you speaking bullshit. Go ahead.
No, wait. I'm really not. Let me give you an equivalent.
It's okay that you're a fan. I'm a fan too. I like Kratos. But there's no Kratos here.
You're trying to minimalize my statement by just justifying.
God of War is Kratos.
I understand that. But
Who's the God of War?
I'm about to answer your question.
I don't like that they titled this God of War.
But can I?
Do you think this should have been titled God of War?
God of War Laufey series.
Well,
that's okay.
It's the selling point.
Who's the God of War?
It's the selling point.
It's the selling because Jody. If this was God of War,
that's marketing.
If it's God of War Atreus, you'll feel the same way. You would feel the same way.
Yes, I would.
But that's what I'm saying. This could have been God of War Atreus, and I would feel okay with it.
Nah.
Oh no! Take the God of War away.
Okay, so but let me get to my point because
I'm sorry.
That's not my point. So my point is with her. You set up a series with a character that you kind of know where this direction is going. So they're using Atreus. So if you are a fan of the God of War series, they're cheating in a way of, yes, using the ballerina method. They're relying on people that are fans of what happened to his mother, the axe. Because when you played the game,
to milk them for another $70.
Yes, no, I'm agreeing with you. But that's what, because they left it in the first series, which means it was intentional.
This
gameplay looks good. This game looks good. We watched Tomb Raider earlier in the State of Play. This is completely destroyed Tomb Raider because who gives a shit about Lara Croft when you got a female God of War?
Raider, bro?
Who gonna give a shit about
Why you gotta hate on Tomb Raider?
No, I'm not hating on Tomb Raider. This is
bro. You have Uncharted. Tomb Raider is second to that.
But
topics.
But now it's this.
If
people had
only, God of War 2.
If people wanted to buy Tomb Raider and they only had money to buy Tomb Raider and they see this, they're gonna buy this
now,
and
Virgo,
say, "Freak Tomb Raider."
I want you to lie to me.
Come on, bro.
Everybody,
what are we doing?
I want you to lie to me in front of the world. The God of War, the original God of War, before we got the new nigga we got.
First,
don't niggas got an issue with this Kratos?
The voice
versus fuck the voice. I'm talking about overall. This Kratos versus the Kratos we used to have.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I do.
That's the issue that God of War chose to tell a new story of Kratos, but people that love the original game
not an issue.
want Kratos
not an issue.
to stay that nigga.
Hold on.
But they're trying to tell the story of him learning from whatever. That's the story they chose.
Niggas like Jody would never get into the God of War franchise if it wasn't for that innovation of the fourth game. That's a fact.
Wait.
The fourth game innovated the entire franchise.
Wait. Are you saying, wait.
The next gen. Some of
I didn't think you were. So are you agreeing with me or disagreeing with me that we needed the evolution of
Let's
Kratos
read this bad boy.
in order to
shit.
appreciate
read this
the older
motherfucker. All right, shout out to the love came through from Tall. Thank you very much. He says, if E-Man takes over for a month, I'm going to find you personally, Jody, and do what you did to James Gunn in that AI video, my nigga. You mean this? Ah, bitch.
Swag Kage.
Freak you, Jody, making E-Man the host.
So where he can actually lift his foot that high. You get that nigga to that level.
Tall said he gonna do me like this. He gonna throw me in the trash. Oh, damn. He says, don't play with my brain like that. Ever. No offense to E-Man.
I'm sorry, my best not to say what I was gonna say.
You feminine nigga.
But Virgo, back to you. But my point to you is, you played Metal Gear Solid.
You all right, bro?
Yes.
When the game started pivoting away from original Snake to old man Snake to Raiden to other
Ooh,
motherfuckers.
Raiden, don't bring that up.
Okay, isn't they're doing the same thing here?
Yeah, but
Pull the
did I
quote
play
out.
some of those
Pull the
games?
logos.
No. I know what
out.
you're saying.
but
They
that's
done it
what-
with Kingdom
white
Hearts. They
adapter.
done it with a lot of games.
Okay,
I get
but-
you.
Back in, nigga.
But that's what they're doing. These
I
characters
know.
are interesting enough to make a game off of them. Just like Spider Noir. Spider Noir should even have a series.
I know, and
but the Spider-Man
Y'all,
fans.
hold on.
No, I'm not saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say y'all. But people that embrace the Spider-Verse, that's the result. You're gonna get it. We're gonna get a Spider-Punk series soon. And we don't even got Peter Parker right.
Right.
But so this is just the result of the overinflated fandom that they're profiting off of.
Yeah.
And God of War is not.
I agree.
Okay,
and
that's
let
all
me
I'm
tell
saying.
you something. Regardless of all the shit they're saying, most niggas is finna buy this shit.
Yes,
They're gonna
absolutely.
play it and they're gonna beat it.
They should though, right?
But
Is this not a beautiful looking game?
it is.
It
But
is.
All right.
I won't be the nigga buying it because, like I said, I didn't play the last one. I didn't buy the last one.
All right, you're being consistent. You were done already.
But what I will say, I will watch one of you niggas play if you stream it.
Sure.
I will.
Because look at her fighting mechanics. Something that Kratos
can jump.
hasn't had since God of War 3.
Nigga can-
Like
nigga can
she
jump.
has air combos. And you could tell like she hits way less hard. Kratos will knock you out with 3.
Right, 1, 2, 3. But she's
done.
more.
But she's over there.
Yeah.
So it's really about preference. Do you like playing Batman Arkham with Nightwing and Batgirl, or do you like the crunch of Batman?
Or are you playing like
You know what I'm saying?
Spider-Man with the air combos?
Can we come
Exactly.
to an agreement though? Like even though we all know the story is going to be cliche and trash.
No,
I disagree.
I'm not agreeing.
You
I'm
disagree with that?
No.
I'm
think
in
this
the
one's
middle
gonna be
between disagreeing
No.
and agreeing. There is a point where this
middle ground?
This is my main gripe because you brought it up with the story. This story can be detrimental to Kratos.
Oh, meaning
It could take
can
a
ruin
shit on
them. It can
Ragnarok.
break them.
The story, yeah,
It could.
I mean, this is taking place. This is basically the Miles Morales Spider-Man game, right?
Right.
But
Like this is Lion King 1.5, right?
What-
So like Ragnarok's done. God of War 1 is done. This takes place in between and before.
Yeah, outside of time.
So like, future's already written. They have to be very careful with how they tell their story because you could shit on Ragnarok.
But
I
what if
honestly
they
believe
what if they do her?
they're gonna
mission?
try to make her better than Kratos.
See,
They're gonna
I-
make her
see,
better.
You already
I know
seen
that
the
you're already
graphics
going
of
to
it
they
the
look
negative
better.
intentions. But my thing is, I'm taking strictly story. Fuck the gameplay. We know the gameplay is gonna be better. So
Yeah,
that's not
you're absolutely right.
So
Yeah, it looks
let's
better.
just stick with this story. I think they're gonna pretty much tell the story of what she was doing while Atreus and them. I don't think they're gonna necessarily touch that point, but I think they're gonna make correlations between, like when Kratos goes to Valhalla during the DLC, or when Kratos meets her that time where he got stuck in F-line.
Or yeah, okay.
They're gonna do things- they're
So
gonna
basically,
weave him in.
her story
Is
before she met him, and then
They're gonna show that too.
whatever
That's
catches
exactly
up to them. Yeah,
That's
okay.
what they're gonna do.
Okay, that's
if they do
basically
that,
it.
are you cool with that? And then it ends and she's waiting for.
She's
Kratos
already a warrior,
at the
right?
end.
Was she already a warrior before she died?
Yes, she was already
So
established.
there's a comment I just read. It says she already fought Kratos and Thor. Is that
Yeah.
a fact? Just a fact?
Yeah, before she
Swag, you want to chime in on her fight with Thor?
Yeah, so me and since we had our reaction already, right? So I want to let them give their opinions because we have already reactions. But yeah, in our initial reaction, you were asking like, why is she so strong? How is she able to do all these things? And I had to inform him that, yeah, she had a stalemate with Thor. My nigga,
Yeah.
she 1v1 Thor and had a stalemate, so she is ultra powerful.
But do
She
you
beat
know
Kratos.
why?
She beat Kratos as well.
No, wait. Well, let's slow down.
No,
Do
no.
you know why she's strong? Let's start there.
Yeah, for Swag schooled me onto it. She is a half
what?
giant.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
already.
you-
That,
So you understand
that
how
was
strong
already-
giants
that was already.
That was said in the God
Yeah,
of War
But
game.
no, we know that. But the fact that she went stalemate with Thor should tell you right there subtly how strong giants are. Period.
Yeah. 'Cause
No, because Thor destroyed most of the
He
giants.
did, but
She was unique
Because
she
of
was able
why?
to stalemate him. He destroys
because
giants
of-
on a regular basis.
because she was a half breed. She was mixed because she was a.
So she Gohan.
You know, being
She-
half breed
she was
makes
a-
you special.
Yeah,
she Gohan.
she was because I
Not for
think
you.
her father. She was queen of the giants. So
Oh,
basically, her.
you just took a shot at me because I'm a half breed.
Oh,
I'm glad
fuck.
you're still alive, my nigga.
So she was basically queen of the giants. Her dad made it with a human. Again, humans are strong potential.
Okay.
Whatever that Gohan shit.
All right.
And that's why she was able to.
he
beat
said
them.
she's full giant.
No, I think they just. I
She's
think
full
they're gonna
giant.
tell
She's
the
full
story.
giant. All right, listen,
No,
listen.
they're-
Fuck all
no.
this shit. Let me just give
They're
my
gonna-
opinion. Hold on. Let me
Let
give my
him go,
opinion.
let him go.
Right, so here's my thing, right?
If she's a full giant, why is she the same size as Kratos?
Virgo,
Okay,
you know,
I don't
Keon,
know
I
what
let
I'm
them
talking
talk
about.
because they want to give their opinions.
So
obviously
Keanu
their
is
reaction.
disagreeing with the fact that she's a full giant.
She's a
just
full
to let you know.
giant.
I'm
That's
out of
How
Thor,
is
that's
she a full
accurate,
giant
right?
if she's 5 foot tall?
So here's my because not giants are tall. Not all giants are giants. That's
mixed.
a misconception.
I
It's
thought,
blood.
I thought,
I thought that was gonna be huge too. Like you think
you're
about a
mixed
giant.
breed.
I thought
That
giants
means
are
you're black,
giants.
yes.
Yeah,
No,
I'm sorry.
Being a giant, you know what a frost giant is? A frost giant.
They were
They're still
tall.
giants.
They were
Right, they were
huge.
like skyscrapers.
The Night King is he tall?
No.
He's small. He's a humanoid, right? Frost
not talking
giants,
about the
things like
Night
that.
King.
Giants
We're
are not all tall.
But the
That's a
Night
misconception.
King
Night
wasn't
King is not a giant.
No. That's just the giant is the name of the race because they're capable of being giant, but not all of them are giant.
No,
they're
yo,
humanoid.
I didn't
scientists.
know that, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's
When
what
I
I'm
hear
Oh, you're not
That
giant,
was
doing this
established
shit.
in the first game.
I'm thinking
I'm
about
sorry.
somebody.
Joe, if you're a Jotun, unless your bloodline is diluted, your growth is going to be stunted.
That's not true.
That is true.
No, not all
Absolutely.
giants
No,
are
all
giants.
giraffes have long ass necks.
Not all
Like,
giants are giant.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
I
can
do,
see that.
nigga. What giraffe
What
ain't
the
got
hell
a
you
long
talking
neck?
about?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
You know
about.
what?
Listen,
nigga,
Not
you
all
drunk,
humans have
bitch.
strong brains.
Oh,
listen. I want to
She's a
just.
biracial. Hey, Jody, look
You
at the
got
chat.
fucking
Hey,
a
I didn't say he said it.
Jody, look at the chat. And she's a biracial baby. Swag and this shit is crazy.
No, he's not biracial. But
That was
listen,
the question. You don't know.
Oh,
Hold on. I want to give my overall opinion on this.
This
right?
game is going to change her
Opinion
race,
or
though.
fact?
They said the name of a
I ain't gonna
race,
lie,
nigga.
at
It's
this
the name of a
point,
race. Nigga, it's
at
all
this
gonna be
point,
race.
when it comes to this,
Like
if she's
Atreus.
full giant,
She's
I
full
need a
giant.
fact.
She's full
We might
giant.
have to look this up.
Because
Well, they're saying that it's a race. They just call them giants.
Yeah,
so giant
exactly.
doesn't mean giant.
Exactly.
It just-
Profoundly.
if
Yes,
you're,
precisely.
I'm going off strict the definition
Anyways,
of it.
let me
Like,
hold on.
Right,
You've
right.
been talking for a while. Let me just give my opinion, right? So overall, let me just make this clear. This is a day one buy for me. I think we had a debate about who was gonna buy this over Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
I said I'll buy this over because Insomniac, they're not always great with the stories. I think it's gonna have a better story than Wolverine since Spider-Man 2 story was kind of trash. Anyways,
Yeah.
my two issues with this, right? I want to precise this. I feel like in the second game of God of War, right, the second Norse game, God of War Ragnarok, we explored all 9 realms, right? I feel like we got a bit of the Norse mythology, and a lot of people will say Norse mythology is not as expansive, it's not as diverse as Greek mythology, right? Which is why we only have 2 entries and not 3 entries like the Greek saga.
I agree.
And that's true. There's not a lot of in Greek we have the Minotaurs, the Centaurs, all these different things, right? Norse does not have the diversity, right? When I was watching this trailer, it doesn't even seem like Norse. It seems like a Japanese mythology. It doesn't even seem like Norse creatures or Norse characters. It seems like they're just making shit up along the way, right?
Yeah.
Now, this might be like a entryway into the Egyptian mythology, but it just does not seem like Norse. Like, I don't know what the fuck this realm is, anything of that sort. That's my number one issue. Number 2 is, do you guys remember when Spider-Man Miles Morales came out?
Right.
We got Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was almost a half Spider-Man game and half Miles Morales games. I think the Miles Morales game was a entryway or almost a test to see if people like Miles Morales as a character, and then introduce him in the second game, and then make him halfway, half the game, basically. I think it's the same thing happening here. I think this is them using this character as a test, because I don't know if you guys remember, God of War Ragnarok have
Stevenson Johnson sent you
Atreus levels, and a lot of the Atreus levels people did not like, including myself. Atreus, I felt like his levels, his story was the weakest part of the game. So I think that they're doing the same thing with Kratos' wife, or his dead wife, where they're trying to see what are fans' reaction to seeing a female character or whatever, or Kratos' wife, hear her gameplay different than Kratos, so that when we get into the Egyptian saga, I don't know if they might do a Kratos and love interest, Kratos and Faye, or they might separate it like just like God of War Ragnarok when we had the Atreus levels. I just feel like this is a test to see how fans react. Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like it's a test to see how fans react.
To a point, you're right.
correct.
Because even in the first Spider-Man, they kept throwing us Mary Jane and giving us her side shit, even in both games. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody gives a fuck about Mary Jane to that level.
Yes.
Like, all you gotta do is give us the information, whatever she took a picture of. We don't need the full backstory of how you zigzag through these niggas just to get these photos or whatever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're here for Kratos, bro.
He's
We're
not
here
dead.
for
It's
Kratos.
Spider-Man.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, we're here for Kratos. I'm telling you right now, if the next God of War mainline entry focuses on Atreus, or half focuses on Kratos and another person, I'm good on that shit.
You scrap the name
Kratos.
God of War at that point.
Kratos.
You scrap the name
It's
God
the
of
same
War
IP.
point. You should scrap it now.
It's the same
You should
IP.
scrap it now.
This is exactly
game
what I
does
was talking
well,
about.
if
It's a
this game-
slippery slope that we're on. Go ahead,
If
E-Man.
this game does well and people love it so much, like you said,
You don't think
are,
she'll get a sequel?
They literally going exactly. They're gonna be
It's
like, you know
gonna
what?
get a
Let's make
sequel.
another one.
These are the
Let's make
video
another
game
one.
developers testing you, the gamers, again,
Yeah.
to see what you will let
Exactly.
them get away
And
with.
they
And not
will
even
buy
that. Y'all okay with that? When you die, you gotta be a warrior too. Once you hit Valhalla, you're supposed to be a rap. It's done. Move forward.
So there's an
no moving
afterlife
forward.
after the after for gods, like
Okay,
a
so-
stationary
Yeah,
zone.
we've seen that.
Wait,
And
so
we've seen
wait,
that.
we-
And in the first,
So in the first God of War,
Right.
So remember that Tartarus realm they explored it.
When he met
the
Zeus,
abyss.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a act. They've always alluded to it. Now they're actually exploring those realms. So the curiosity point, you saw the Aztecs gods there. You saw that was the lady. One of them were Aztec gods. One of them was the I think the Babylonian gods were in there. So the gods that are kind of not the pagan ones. We know Greeks, we know Christians, we know the common ones. But I think they're going to explore the non-common ones, and that's what that realm is. So the non-popular religion.
Let's chime in what people are saying here. So she is in every win, ultimate hell for all realms. That's why we're seeing different gods and mythos. Every win, it's the ultimate hill for all realms.
Yeah, in that
So you were
universe.
right. She was in hell then.
So when I
Why
said
would
that,
she
I
be
got
in
shut
hell?
down with that shit.
She's a
Because-
good person.
That nigga would look.
Because that's the narrative. Okay,
Because
so
remember
whatever.
they said in the game.
Wait,
in here,
go
they
back
said
to
that-
God of War 2. So whatever Kratos did, whatever that fucking level was where you have to go free to elves, because
Right,
that's
right.
the connecting point where something went wrong.
Ultimate
We don't know if
Speedster,
Odin
what
did
the
something.
fuck you talking
We don't
about?
know if other people did something, but that's what they're doing.
Speaker says, why name them all Grand Theft Auto if they focus on different people?
They go, what?
what nigga, they do.
I get that.
same
No,
thing.
I get his point.
Just
He's
because
right.
it's
right,
Liberty
because this
City,
is not type of
these are
conversation.
different. These
Hey,
are
listen,
different.
sorry,
listen.
nigga, when I
God
think
of
Grand Theft
War
Auto,
is tied
I'm
to
sorry.
Kratos.
If
GTA
fast niggas-
is
no.
not tied to
No,
Nico Bellic.
no,
It's not
no.
tied to CJ.
If you-
It's
no.
not tied to Franklin, my nigga. That's a different thing.
I understand
God of
what
War
you're
is
saying.
Kratos.
I somewhat agree with him, nigga. Because if you ask me,
You're trash.
what is Grand Theft Auto tied to? Tommy motherfucking Vercetti.
No,
That was
it's
the
not.
first-
No,
yes,
it's
it is.
not.
He's just
Yes,
a nigga
it
in the
is.
game.
Yeah, it's a random
Love that
nigga.
nigga.
Nah.
He's a
But
random.
you know
Grand
what?
Theft Auto's
But
about
guess what,
stealing
Jody?
cars.
But guess what,
Definitely
Jody? You know what niggas would say?
Stealing
You got
cars and being
niggas
robbers.
In this chat,
The-
these
the-
bitches would say
the-
CJ.
No, but in a sense, though, they do try to
Attach a character to the game.
to
A mascot.
combine the GTA character. Like GTA, the nigga in GTA 3, he was in San Andreas. San Andreas, low key, Grove
okay.
Street is somewhat tied to CJ. I get what you're saying, but no, it's completely different eras and times.
But I'm okay with it not playing this crazy.
Thumbs up this
Give me
video,
Laufey.
guys, wherever you guys are watching. Stevenson says, Jody, I sent a link to an article about the story and the direction of this game. Thank you, Stevenson, for trying to offer the minute details that matter. Bold. Shout out to our girl, Bold, for the nickel sack. Could have been put to some weed, but thank you for giving it to me. She says, for plot's sake, this was planned from 2018 God of War reboot. If you saw the stone tablets at the end.
So remember when I talked to you during our
you talked
reaction?
about an
I told you there are
potential-
things. I don't know. There are things in the first game and the second game that are open to interpretation or whatever,
Right.
or holds the field, but it has nothing to do with the overall story. Ragnarok happens, right? The Norse saga is over, right? Like I gave you, there's an example. I'm gonna just elaborate on it, right? In the first game, for example, right? There's a point where the big snake, you gotta blow a horn, the big snake comes out, Kratos and Atreus talks to the big snake, and it progresses the story, right? There's a point in the story where someone blows the horn, right? No one knows who blows the horn, and that's never addressed. So little things like that might get addressed with this thing, right? But it has nothing to do with the overall story. You know what I mean? It ties it all in, but it doesn't progress the overall story.
That's all you're doing.
You're adding.
Is
you're
it worth
talking as
making
if
an
you know the
entire
story.
game, Keon?
Yeah, exactly.
Off of a little small little shit here and there. Let's make
But
a
it
game
could
off.
be.
This is the
Because
equivalent
they're doing
of
low key. They're
this-
doing basically low key in the mark. Like because this place exists outside of time.
Loki's a character that people care about, though.
But they
Who is
okay. Kratos'
Right.
wife. Wait, I'm let me answer it. Kratos' wife. I get it. But the hints that if you've been playing the game and played all the way through, you're wondering who this bitch is, why you have this axe, why is she this, why is she that? So they're basing it off of curiosity.
Okay.
And so
Why do you
that's
think
what
this
they're
game is?
cashing in.
Why do you think the game is out, Keon? Why did they make this?
Oh, this is absolutely a cash grab.
Oh,
A cash grab to do what?
It's a test.
It's a cash grab to promote. To generate some more money because we don't want to do the Atreus story
and
yet.
give a female character.
We're not ready to
opportunity.
We're not
See
ready
what they-
to
what
end
they
this
said,
story because
yeah.
I think they have the Atreus story ready to go. They're not ready to give that out yet or make it.
But they want to try to enforce her in the game, possibly.
Gameplay and story test, both of them.
Yeah.
Gameplay in terms of graphics are better,
Maybe
obviously.
Atreus
She has a
can jump.
double jump, right? Things like that they're going to implement in the Egyptian saga, and as well as God of War Ragnarok was the first test with Atreus. They're trying to see how we like her. So in the Egyptian saga, it's not just Kratos we'll be playing
They're
with.
banking
It'll be
on
another
the
female
fan base.
character, a love interest, anything like that. It's a test.
They're gonna
That's
game-
it.
They're gonna
This game
shoot
is not
themselves
for the
in the
general
foot.
audience.
They're gonna Game of Thrones season 8.
But they
That's what they're gonna do.
But they believe they have enough Kratos in God of War fans.
They
to
believe
carry
it.
this.
You'll never have enough
They don't-
Kratos.
they don't
We want
100%
Kratos,
believe that
just
shit.
Kratos. Fuck Atreus. Fuck all these bitches.
Exactly.
Nigga, I'm keeping
I don't
it
understand
1,000,
what's
my
the
nigga.
fascination with taking away from the lead who made this happen and try someone new. No.
That's what
you're,
they
what
did
you're
with
trying.
Atreus.
What you're doing is you're taking Jack Bauer out of 24 and replacing him with Mia.
But that's the truth. But they're
Okay,
You're taking Bruce Willis out of Die Hard.
But unfortunately, the fandom that you're speaking for, it changed the moment Kratos became a little soft bitch.
He's not
from the
soft.
original
Why do
God of
niggas
War.
say this shit?
I
Hold
don't
on.
even know why you going there with
Because
that.
let me get this out the way.
I'm
Because of-
gonna
you're
address
talking about
that.
because of the bullets?
Because
A lot of
This
people
is
have-
100% them
because
trying
I'm-
to test the
wait,
waters
okay,
to see
so
what
this
they
is I'm
can
saying.
get away with.
The
again.
director, the nigga that's over this shit, he's privy to he will falter.
Guys, I want you to understand.
He
I'm not
won't falter.
against the game. The game looks great. The game
So
looks
he's
like an
gonna
A
pivot.
plus. The mechanics, the graphics, one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. The mechanics. She could be a great character. This could be A plus game when it comes out. I'm going past that. I'm looking forward. I'm looking from the top down.
They're trying
Why
to
is this
move away
game
from
out?
Kratos.
What are the corporates thinking
Yeah.
when they make this? The
They're trying to
gaming,
shift Kratos
the gaming
away.
industry is the most blood sucking,
Yeah.
most slave master industry when it comes to the companies and the fans who consume their
It's
product.
Arkham Knight.
They are the most slave baited. They treat gamers
That's
like
the anime.
slaves.
This game-
They don't give a shit about the
This
consumer.
game is Arkham
They
Knight.
are saying
I can
that
play
you're
as
gonna like
everybody
it.
but Batman.
I'm gonna put it out. You're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it. Eat this shit.
Kevin Feige.
It's like
Kevin
the
Feige.
$60 game. When games hit 60, we said hell nah, and we bought them. Games hit 70, hell nah, bought them.
But they will buy it.
Grand Theft Auto got pushed back 4 years.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And we buying
when
it.
it comes out,
We
niggas
buying
gonna
it.
buy it.
Yeah.
So what's the
there
problem?
has to come a time
Oh, that ain't happening.
where the gamers stand up
No.
and say no.
Wrong market,
Like
nigga.
like the movie genre.
It doesn't happen.
like the tech genre of
No.
consumers, like fantasy, like novellas, like customer service in like retail,
Jody,
Walmart and
when-
such.
when-
all these consumers get catered to by the company, but it seems like in this genre of video gaming, They have no power
Because they're
the
stupid.
companies say what you're gonna like.
Because the people and the company are stupid. When 2K and FIFA change, gaming will change.
I don't think the company is stupid
Okay,
at all.
until that, no, the company's not
Company's
stupid. The
smart as
people that
shit.
consume it are stupid.
They thrive off
when Madden
microtransactions.
change, when Call of Duty change, when y'all dumb fucks stop buying those games, then they'll change.
No.
Till that day,
What they're gonna do is
eat it, nigga.
What Microsoft been doing, giving the game out for free and betting on microtransactions,
And skins.
DLC and
you know
stuff.
that
And
bullshit.
guess what?
God
They
of War's
buy
never
it.
done that. We're
No.
going way off topic.
God of War.
It can though.
This is what
They're
God
not
of War
gonna do
should have
that.
done.
That's not what's
Gears
going
of War.
What's going on is this.
Gears
right? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first. Go.
Gears of War was a very successful series.
Yeah.
They had maybe 2 games that flopped that necessarily had somewhat of an impact on the game, but not necessarily. But let me tell you what they should have done. What Gears of War has. Gears of War has comics and lore. If they wanted to give us a story, sell comic books. Sell us a story on what led up to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, not just a cash grab. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys want to look at this history and lore that Stevenson is talking about?
No,
to give us
fuck
some
you,
clarity?
nigga.
Before you do,
I love you, Steve.
Let me just say,
I ain't got.
I know a lot of people
Yeah.
are saying woke, woman, woke. I understand that perspective. I understand.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think
I
the
don't think-
problem is woke.
I don't
I
think
think
so
the
either.
problem is they want to move on from Kratos.
Yes.
They think that
Yes.
fans,
That's what
they
yes.
think that fans
Yes.
only
Yes.
look at Kratos as a mass murdering crazy psychopath that goes crazy, and them as writers, they can't think of a story to tell
Yes.
more
They-
than
they
Kratos
work.
crashing out, right? So they want to introduce Atreus, they want to introduce the love interest, they want
Yes.
to introduce other characters so they can tell, another
He
story.
already
And
had
they're
his
testing
crash
that.
out.
That's
Correct.
why-
But it's
He
called
had
God
one
of
too-
War.
He
That's
had
what
one
you
too many
said.
crash
But
outs.
that's the problem. The people, God of War 1 and 2, that's what they remember Kratos for. They don't want him
It's
to be
bigger
other
than that now.
I know that, but
I know.
what he's speaking to is what the problem with the fan base. When the creator tried to pivot from an angry, don't understand Kratos, let me introduce a son, let me calm him down, let me introduce a family, let me give him reason, let me give him a wife. Fans don't like it.
Bullshit. They don't
That's
like it. They
bullshit.
love it.
Bullshit.
nigga.
No, they
Bullshit.
did
They
not.
know. They initially
No,
came
they
out
did
and
not.
say, and they bought it
But that-
anyway.
I'm speaking.
You didn't buy
I
the new.
didn't.
You didn't.
I hated
Jody,
it.
I'm
But
still,
you didn't buy the
but
first God of War,
nonetheless,
the new
fans
name?
I
did.
bought that shit on sale for $10.
Kratos is the epitome
Nigga.
of a YN crash out, all right?
Right.
But,
But
there's
that's
only
not what
so
he is
far
now.
you can
No,
go
he's
with
not.
him, right?
That's not what he
Sure.
is now.
Now with the new story, that's what I'm saying. Niggas like Jody, he would not have enjoyed God of War 1, 2, 3. This nigga's angry all the time, trying to kill all
No,
the guys.
God of War 1
Yeah.
and 2.
The story
You
that
would
he
like
introduced in
War 2.
2018, God of
Yeah,
War
the one with
Ragnarok,
the kids,
that's
you
what
would like that.
blew
Yeah.
up, innovated the franchise for casual gamers to
Yeah.
come into
Yes,
the
that's what
franchise
works.
and like the game. That's so I disagree that the fans don't like it. I think maybe you're talking about hardcore fans, but
The
casual
hardcore
gamers,
fans, yes,
God of War got it.
No, I'm
innovated.
agreeing with you. No, I'm not speaking
I
to the-
agree.
Oh, okay, okay.
I agree.
I'm not speaking to the.
It did bring more balance.
The hardcore gamers
It's,
didn't like
it's
it.
greed at the end of the day. It's
Yes.
just greed. How long can we milk Kratos and the God of War franchise?
And they're kind of they're getting to that end of that road.
no, they're
Yeah.
not.
Every
They're-
a lot of franchises do
it
it.
sounds to me
They
like
blew
like,
their load with Master Chief already. You know what I'm saying?
In my
Yeah, a
opinion,
little bit.
But that-
Kratos
but
is
it's not
only
really.
getting started. Kratos is
see,
only
they-
getting started. Yeah, he was a crash out. Now he's calmer.
Since-
now he's finding
since
new
when
meaning.
That's the story they're telling.
When does God of War become Assassin's Creed?
No, but that's not what they're doing.
Oh,
Look at the
they're
story.
not?
No, but-
They're not.
but-
No, it's not.
But that's not.
It's not.
fair.
It's
That's
not?
fair.
Ubisoft is
Norse,
Kinda
Greek,
Nah.
Egyptian.
Nah,
gotta hit
nah,
them.
nah. Put your hand down,
Norse,
nigga.
nigga.
Nah,
Greek,
nah, nah,
Egyptian,
nah, 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 nah.
different histories in time.
Hold on,
No,
nigga.
hey,
Assassin's Creed?
Sit your Canadian
No, sit your stupid ass up.
Yeah.
My Assassin's
cooking.
Creed.
Hey,
Hold
I'm
on,
cooking
hold
out
on,
here,
hold on.
nigga. I'm on fire.
no, no.
Hey, when is this
Hold
happening?
on.
Assassin's Creed
Give
has
me
not
something
been
better.
tight since
No.
Ezio. Assassin's Creed has not been tight since Ezio.
That's
All the
bullshit.
characters is
That's bullshit.
Hold on.
My
But-
man, have you
When
met
does it
Connor?
change the stat
Have you
ratio?
met Connor? Have you met Connor?
I like
Connor
Black Flag.
is cold.
I like
Don't
Black
you
Flag.
ever shit on
The
Connor.
game, not the character.
No, Connor
Shout out
is
to
cold.
DK.
No,
Connor?
Donkey Kong. That's right. Take us to the stars, DK.
Shot,
with
shot,
some
shot,
more
shot, shot, shot,
Kamen Rider. DK has something to say.
Swag.
Listen,
You're trash.
we are listening to DK. He says gaming has done. Like I can't see Virgo.
I'm sorry, bro.
Gaming was done.
I need a shower.
We started buying games we don't own unless you illegally downloaded it. And consoles, where these companies can break your console when they please.
I hate
he's
that
talking
shit
about
too.
DRM.
He's
He's talking about
absolutely
DRM.
right.
Oh my God, you just brought something to my mind, DK. Do you guys remember when the world went to E3 2013 and Xbox, Don Matrick went up on stage and showed the Xbox One for the first time? And he said, you need an online connection daily, otherwise you cannot use your console. The Xbox One was an online-only console, and the fans said, boo, we don't want DRM. Boo, we don't want DRM. And Sony, who was a couple of days later, they said, no DRM, simply share your games with your friends, and that's it. And Sony won E3, Sony won the console war.
Whoa.
Xbox in that moment.
Let me tell you something right now. Xbox doubled down because you were able to share games with your friend, but only one particular person.
But that was one.
That
it's
was
not
double
like
down.
giving it to the homies. And look, that was 12 years ago. What is it, 2026? That was 13 years ago. Here we are in 2026. And guess what? Now PlayStation says you need an online connection. PlayStation says you need activity. PlayStation is now copying 13 years later what Xbox did, and it seems all of a sudden that Sony
Get your weird ass out of
fans
here,
don't
bro.
have a problem with it. Now you guys are eating what you revolted against 13 years ago.
Because
it looks like Xbox was just
because let me tell you something right now. They may not have the right game developers, but as a business, them niggas cook. They see the foreseeable future. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Xbox. That's why they're getting ahead on Game Pass.
Let's take this shot for DK.
They see
The
streaming.
yes, they see it.
Bro,
Xbox is trash, my nigga.
No, they not. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Game Pass.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't got no internet in
Incels,
Canada.
my nigga.
You ain't got no internet in
You know why I got a PlayStation?
Let me tell you something
I
right
got
now,
a PlayStation
Let me
because
tell you.
I wanted to stop playing alone, my nigga. I wanted friends.